Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Eastern Illinois University. At this time, I ask that you all please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and honor to present the commencement marshal for this 2019 spring commencement, Dr. David Boggs, representing the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology. The Pine Honors College banner carried today by Mr. Seth Yakel. Candidates for degrees, the graduate school from the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology, led by Dr. Peter Liu. Undergraduate candidates from the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology, led by Dr. Gabriel Grant. Members of the faculty of Eastern Illinois University. Ladies and gentlemen, the members of the Platform Party and the 12th President of the University, Dr. David Glassman, presiding. It's for degrees. Please rise.
Good afternoon. This is a celebration. Good afternoon. You had me worried for a while. Graduates, family members, and friends, welcome to Eastern Illinois University and our annual spring commencement. We are excited to have you with us today as we celebrate the achievements of this year's graduating class. As we begin today's ceremony, I would like to introduce Ms. Lynette Drake, Vice President for Student Affairs, who will lead us in a moment of reflection.
Thank you, President Glassman. Well, good afternoon. Okay, we did this once, right? Good afternoon. All right, it is a celebration. It's your day. Well, as we begin this commencement ceremony, let's share a moment of reflection. We celebrate today the eligible graduates whose participation in the life of Eastern contributed so much to the vibrancy of our university. We are especially grateful for the parents, grandparents, relatives, friends, and alumni who have returned to the campus to be with us here today. May the shared memories of the past be matched by the shared vision of a bright future for our university. May the spirit of EIU forever be with our newest alumni as they begin a new chapter in their lives. May they continue to reflect the best of Eastern as they contribute to their communities and to the world. May each be inspired to live a life founded upon solid principles of justice and peace, a life of high moral purpose, and may each of our graduates experience the joy and contentment of a life lived for others. May those of us who remain behind to teach the next generation of students be renewed in our dedication to preparing them for lives of public service and accomplishment. Thank you.
It is now my pleasure to present the Eastern ROTC Panther Battalion, who will present and post the arms. Permission granted.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, what so proudly we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
You may be seated. We have just honored the flag of our great nation. At this time, it is also my pleasure to recognize Eastern Illinois University's international students, who combined represent graduates from 19 countries outside of the United States. In appreciation of their accomplishments, we have displayed the flags representing those countries on the north balcony rail. Let's congratulate our international students. This afternoon, our beautiful music is provided by Eastern Illinois University's Wind Symphony, directed by Dr. Alicia Neal. Singing our national anthem today was Miss Haley Fryer, a music education major from Mount Carmel, Illinois. Please join me in thanking them. It is always a pleasure to welcome a member of our Board of Trustees. With us this afternoon is our student trustee, Mr. Zach Cohn, who was appointed to the Board of Trustees in 2018. We are honored to have him with us today. He'll be graduating today as well. Please welcome Mr. Cohn. At this time, I would like to introduce the remaining members of the platform party, and I ask them to stand as I call their names. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. Dr. Jay Gatrill, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Mr. Paul McCann, Vice President for Business Affairs. Ms. Lynette Drake, Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. Richard England, Dean of the Sandra and Jack Pine Honors College. Dr. Bill Minnis, Dean of the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology. Dr. Ryan Hendrickson, Dean of the Graduate School. Mr. Raul Wahi, our distinguished commencement speaker. Ms. Tara Puterbaugh, our student speaker. Dr. Nicholas Robinson, our student speaker mentor. Mr. Matt Piesinski, professional announcer. And in front of our stage, Ms. Hannah Mansell, our sign language interpreter. Let's thank them all for their participation today. Marshals also play an important part in EIU's commencement. It is their role to lead students, faculty, and the platform party to the graduation ceremony. I would like to ask the marshals to please stand as they are introduced. The commencement marshal leads the procession. Dr. David Boggs, Professor and Assistant Chair of Management, representing the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology, is this afternoon's commencement marshal. The faculty marshals carry the banners for their respective colleges. Marshals for this afternoon's ceremony include Dr. Peter Liu, Professor and Assistant Chair of School of Technology, representing the EIU Graduate School, and Dr. Gabriel Grant, Assistant Professor in the School of Technology, representing the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology. The Sandra and Jack Pine Honors College banner is carried by an honor student chosen by the dean. This spring's chosen honor student is Mr. Seth Yakel. Mr. Yakel is a mathematics and computer science major from Bethany, Illinois. Finally, our student marshals, composed of students from the Honors College and international scholars, lead our graduates. Student marshals, please stand. Let's give all these folks a round of applause for their help and participation today. Commencement is a celebration of academic achievement and excellence. The outstanding faculty of Eastern Illinois University are the academic heart and soul of this institution. They are the drivers of excellence and the drivers of success of our graduates. I will now ask our Chief Academic Officer, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jay Gatrell, to formally recognize our faculty here today.
As President Glassman just mentioned, there is one other group of people who deserve our recognition and sincerest appreciation this afternoon. They are our outstanding faculty. Over the course of these graduates' experiences, the faculty have provided the means, the support, and the mentoring necessary to make it to this day and endeavored to equip students with the skills and knowledge necessary to thrive beyond our campus and throughout their lives. I would ask that the faculty and department chairs who are participating in today's ceremony please rise. Please join me in expressing our gratitude to the faculty for their effort, care, and many contributions to EIU, our students, alumni, and the community.
It is never an easy task to coordinate a graduation celebration, let alone 4 in one day. At this time, I would like to give thanks to those many staff members, faculty, alumni, and annuitants who have volunteered much of their time to be here today to help celebrate the accomplishments of all graduates. Thank you. And now a special welcome to all the EIU alumni who have joined us today. Will all EIU alumni in attendance please stand and be recognized? Graduates, you'll be that soon. To our alumni, thank you for your loyalty and your steadfast support of Eastern Illinois University. And welcome back home. We are so very glad you're here. And finally, I want to express my gratitude to the parents and extended families of our graduates. You entrusted your student to EIU to learn, to experience, and to grow. Today, we share with you the joy of their achievements. Graduates, will you please stand and face your families and show them your thanks for their love and support for your academic success. Stand up, find your folks. Now we got some of that energy out. To earn the opportunity to become a student commencement speaker, eligible students must meet certain academic requirements and submit a written essay. Speakers are selected following a written and oral evaluation by a faculty committee, and they must also identify a faculty mentor to assist them with developing their project. Dr. Nicholas Robinson, Associate Professor in the School of Business, served as the faculty mentor and will have the honor of making the introduction. Please welcome Dr. Robinson.
Good afternoon. Today I have the pleasure of introducing our student speaker. This is exciting for me because I have the opportunity of teaching one of her first classes and actually teaching her last class, which just ended a few hours ago. And I've had the opportunity to see her grow, both as a student, a leader, and as a person. She's been an integral part of the School of Business in her leadership roles with the student organizations, and is the face of the school for incoming students as a student ambassador. I can think of no one more qualified or deserving of this honor. So, quick introduction, so please help me welcome our student speaker, Tara Peterbaugh.
Thank you very much for the introduction, Dr. Robinson. Good afternoon, my EIU family. The Disney movie Lilo and Stitch introduced a concept that I fully come to understand during my time at EIU. Ohana means family, and family means no one is left behind or forgotten. These are the same feelings I felt during my time here at EIU. Families support each other, they encourage each other, and they motivate each other to achieve what we never believed possible on our own. Many of my own achievements, like many of yours, I'm sure, resulted from our relationships within the EIU family. Coming into college, all of us fear the day that we graduate and not knowing what will come next. We fear that all of our hard work, determination, perseverance, and hard-earned dollars will only result in an even more task of finding a job. Luckily, the EIU family allowed me to resolve the uncertainty halfway through my time here. The connections and relationships that Eastern fostered gave me the opportunity and confidence to secure a successful internship after my sophomore year. I am pleased to announce that I will be starting my career with the same company in a few months. Never did I think that the biggest fear for any college student would be averted before the stress of searching for opportunities to begin my career occurred. The support of my EIU family has also encouraged personal and professional growth that I'm constantly amazed with. Our fantastic student organizations have given us numerous opportunities to prepare for the professional world and build our leadership skills in preparation for this day and beyond. Serving as president of Delta Sigma Pi, a professional business fraternity, I had the opportunities to develop as a leader and come to a full understanding of how team leadership skills complement each other to prepare for upcoming collaborative situations in my career. Participating in Beta Alpha Psi, an honors fraternity for financial information students, has allowed my colleagues to engage with professionals and alumni from dozens of different organizations throughout the state. Our advisory boards within the School of Business and Accounting program, made up of alums from a few years to many decades ago, are constantly involved and willing to help as well. These professional connections are our extended family. They don't forget where they came from, and they try their best to make sure none of the young family members are left behind. The opportunities that these groups have given us have grown our professional confidence to levels that most of us never envisioned. The comfort of the EIU family has nurtured many of us, as it has me. We're prepared to go into the wider world and lead. We know that if our belief in ourselves should ever waver, our family is always going to be there for help. The most valuable skill that the EIU family has taught me is perhaps the least obvious. My family has taught me the expertise and confidence to say no. This may sound strange that saying no is a positive thing, let alone one of the best things I've learned here. But going off to college was scary. There are all sorts of new, unknown challenges coming before us. It's completely normal to think that in order to succeed, you had to take on mounds of responsibility on your shoulders. But families support each other. Our family here has taught me to work together and rely upon each other, to confide in each other and learn to ask for help when we need it. The support system that our family has cultivated has taught us to know, to say no. To know when we could not do something on our own. To know that we didn't need to do it on our own. To know that our family had our back and that there were always others to bear the burden of whatever challenge came before us. I can say no because I know I'm not in it alone, and I don't have to be, and none of us are. Finally, I leave you with the greatest and most precious thing that I and all of you have achieved in our time at Eastern Illinois University. This is the aspect of college that I truly never thought was possible. I found a new family in all of us. As I have shown, this newfound family has helped us in numerous, probably incalculable ways. The love and support that this family has shown has carried me through the highs and lows of the past 4 years. It's about the late night studying with friends or picking your own poison and celebrating after an exam. Its constant presence is always there to remind us that it will be with us during every milestone in life, beginning when we move out of the house and pursue our own lives. And that's what graduation really is, what it represents. We're all grown up now, we're moving out of the house and finding our own way. But the participation in our lives that our family has shown us through our alumni illustrates that we can always come home and a warm meal will be waiting. I leave you with this. Make it a priority to come home from time to time. Stop in and see how those who foster you, who may need your help in the future. When you've grown, taking care of those who took care of you when you were young perpetuates the cycle. Foster the young family so that it is never forgotten and no one is left behind. Ohana. Congratulations to the class of 2019. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Puterbaugh, for your thoughtful comments and inspirational remarks. You definitely have a wonderful future ahead of you. It is now my privilege and honor to introduce today's distinguished commencement speaker, Mr. Raul Wahi. Mr. Wahi is the co-founder and CEO of the LLT Group, a digital marketing agency that he started with fellow EIU alumnus Anthony Zaparo. Mr. Wahi, who received a management degree from EIU, was recently a nominee for Forbes 30 Under 30. LLT Group is a leader in web design, development, and the digital marketing space. It was recently ranked #2 on Inc. magazine's annual list of the fastest growing private companies in the United States, with offices in Chicago, New York, and Los Angeles. The LLT Group has more than 50 team members. Some of its most notable clients include the Los Angeles Rams, Callaway Golf, and Bridgestone Firestone. Before founding LLT, Mr. Wahi spent time at Capital Fortress Investment Group, where he served as Chief Administrative Officer and Managing Director. Prior to that, and immediately following graduation, he served as the Marketing Manager for the global leader in IT procurement at Tata Consultancy Services. Mr. Wahi is a global member of Entrepreneurs Organization and Vistage. He continues to stay active in the EIU community through various committees and by hosting events and programs for our prospective students in the Chicagoland area. As the husband of EIU alumna Catherine Wahi and father to 4 children, who certainly will be future Panthers, Mr. Wahi has followed his motto in life, dream big, hustle hard. Please join me in welcoming this morning's commencement speaker and EIU enthusiast, Mr. Rahul Wahi.
Thank you, President Glassman. EIU graduates, congratulations. I can't tell you how much of an honor it is to be standing here delivering the 2019 commencement speech to all of you. I want to thank the EIU faculty and friends for being some of my biggest fans. Thank you to Dean Minnis, Dr. Smith, Kathy Schmitz, Dr. Woolen, Jeannie Dow, and the entire School of Business. Also the entire team in Housing and Dining led by Mark Hudson and Jody Stone. One of the best bets President Glassman made in his commitment to share and grow EIU with incoming students. And there's not a better team than Kelly Miller and the admissions team to represent what EIU is really about. Like Old Main, I stand tall, not literally, but with 4 pillars that surround me. First and foremost, my pillar of faith. Secondly, not far from that, my mother and father, who are working immigrants and struggle to create a life here and make ends meet. From not being able to financially provide the bare essentials to taking leaps of faith and sending me to college at EIU, which I know today was one of the best things they did for me. Thirdly, my wife, the most beautiful girl sitting right to the left of me here. From being laid off my first job after graduating EIU to supporting me so I could pursue my dream and helping business owners and companies solve problems through building digital marketing. I started my company 5 years ago with $769, which was my first unemployment check that I received. Today, I've been blessed to build a company that supports over 50 people and their families. And being able to do all of this with my best friend, who sat in voluntarily in the first entrepreneurship class with Dr. Minnis, which is a great story for some other time, maybe afterwards. Lastly, a pillar that Kate and I have built together, which is the single most proudest moment of my life, is my 3-year-old daughter, Sophia, 2-year-old son, Ari, and 3.5-month boys, Ashton and Aiden. When I got the call from Steve Rich asking me to be the commencement speaker, I was like, yeah, I'll check my calendar and get back to you and talk to Kate. And he's like, and so when I came home, I told her, I said, hey, Steve called, he wants me to be the commencement speaker. And she's like, this is like the biggest deal ever. You said yes, right? I was like, no, I told him I'd call him back. And that moment, she made me email Steve back and commit. I've told many people about speaking here today, and they've all been amazed and excited and just honored to know me. But for me, I'm no different than any of you. I came into EIU with the 17 ACT score. And the only way that I got into EIU was a gateway program led by Mona Davenport. Mona's in the back there today. I had my first semester at EIU, I had a 2.0 GPA, on the verge of going back home. So when I sat down to think about what I was going to say today, I took the time to read a few chapters out of my story. I wanted to share with you the 3 that shaped my life forever: self-awareness, hustle, and purpose. The second president of EIU was Lord Livingston, who said, tell the truth and don't be afraid. So today, I want to do just that for the next few moments we spend together. First, self-awareness. Self-awareness allows people to recognize what things they do best so they can go hard on that aspect of their life. It also allows you to accept your weaknesses. What works for one person doesn't work for everyone. I want people to learn to be at peace with themselves, to understand what they can offer because everyone's got something. The key, however, is learning how to find it. Self-awareness does this for you. Self-awareness is being able to accept your weaknesses while focusing all of your attention on your strengths. The moment you decide to accept your shortcomings and bet entirely on your strengths, things will change. Trust me. If you can figure out who you are, that's the sauce. I'm not the greatest at a lot of things, but the things I'm good at, I'm really good at. Like, I just can't sit and read and listen to someone go on about like keto diets and workout plans. I'm not upset that I'm selfish in certain things. That's being human. The sheer unhappiness I see on a daily basis is what drives me to create smiles and enrich the human experience. It's a game of other people's opinions. Who gives a? Be you. That's all you owe anyone. I am big on squeezing every opportunity. Like, I love sports. I think a lot about them. And being 5'8" and being asked about my weight before this speech for this gown and pedestal, there's a lot of sports a $150 Indian guy just isn't gonna kill it at. But in my perfect world, I would be one tough SOB on the field. Go so hard all game, but as soon as that buzzer sounds, I'd be the guy giving mad daps to everyone. I know who I am, and I never forget that every day. I show empathy and appreciation. I believe in anyone who dares to have a vision. I promise each day to be the best me, and sometimes I fail, but I continue to reflect and not be that person again tomorrow. The best kind of you is you. Secondly, the hustle. A great man said to me, Raul, you're successful, but do you matter? Success has not mattered much to me. It's something that I've worked my butt off for. I've sacrificed friends, family, experiences, and memories, as well as moments that I'm not proud of, but I live with that. Mattering is, did you do something that made someone's life better? Every day, I talk to business owners from all over the world, and they talk to me about their problems that they're facing. Many of these companies can literally go bankrupt or to the top of the billboards. At the end of the day, all that matters is I listen and I fill their hustle back up. We all have it in us. Once you find your purpose, the hustle comes on the side. This past fall, I was on campus with my best friend and business partner and fellow EIU alum, Tony Zapparo. He's the other nerd on the billboards all over Chicago that say, need a better website, hire better nerds. We were being recognized as the Young Alumnus of the Year, and during my speech, I found a lot of familiarities between myself and Lou Hankin, who was the president during my time at EIU. I pointed out the obvious things like our good looks together, our ravishing great hair. However, one thing that we both have in common is that we both believe that the key ingredient to success is hard work, or what I like to call the hustle. To me, hustle means putting all of your effort into achieving the goal at hand. That means making every minute count. So listen, you need a break? Good, take your break. But the bottom line is, every minute that you can apply to your game, you need to. I worry that people don't tap into their strengths. I think that people like to claim that they work hard, but they're just not putting in the hours to win. A lot of people go home at 5 o'clock. It's just not enough. Executing from 9 to 5, like society teaches you, is not gonna work if you wanna be the best. It's gonna lead you to a place where you're just not going to win. You have to define the what and the why. Then you need to take actions in pursuit of the what and why and be able to explain why you did the things you did. Hustle is really working day in and day out when no one else is looking. It's about what you did from the time you woke up to the time you went to bed. Your actions have to map your ambitions. So you need to work harder. Your talent just isn't enough. Lastly, and most importantly, purpose. There's so many of you that have no idea what you want to do with your life. And you know what? That's okay. Most people don't. You shouldn't be stressed about that. What I'm scared about is that you don't realize that you're entering the greatest 5-year window of your life. It's okay if you don't know what your craft is or what you're going to focus on for the next several years or decades. It blows me away on how much pressure we put on young people to have their lives figured out. When the truth is, figuring it out is a forever game. Just don't take forever. Of course, you don't know what you don't know yet. You haven't even lived. When you're in your 20s, it's your time to be massively risk-oriented. It's your time to travel, learn, taste everything. Today, here are 2 things you should keep in mind. The first is to acknowledge that you are entering some of the greatest years of your life. The second is that this is the moment when you don't go practical. Don't take the safe route. This is not the time to get the job that mom always wanted you to get. This is not the time to try to maximize on how much money you can make so you can buy that sick ride. This is the time, however, to realize that you have a 5-year window. 3 for some, 8 for others, for you to attack the life that you want to win. Something else that scares me is the perception of what the world is after graduation. I am by no means saying that winning is going to be easy. It's not. What you've done for the last 16 years is easy. Classes in school are easy because they're structured. The world, it's hard. It changes every day. The fact is that the world is going to be exactly the way it's going to be, regardless of what you thought it would be, think it should be, or whatever your big plans that you've made for yourself. Your parents might have told you that it'll be one way, but they don't really know. They just want you to do what they think is best. They're your parents. They want you to avoid big risks. But you need to recognize that the time is now that is when you can afford to take those risks. Like I said, you're entering the greatest 5-year window of your life. All right, so what I told you earlier is going to contradict what I'm about to tell you now. Even though the world is hard, the next 5 years of your life will be opposite. These will be the best and easiest years of your life because it's your chance to attack on what you love and try out what you want to do. Why? Because you don't have all the baggage. P.S. Baggage is beautiful. You will realize that one day too. Look, I understand that you might have college loans. I respect that financial debt is a real hardship. You may have to live up to the expectation of your parents. That's mentally hard, fake hard. You may have many other obligations, but this time is exactly when you find yourself and your real purpose. Most of you don't have children yet. Most of you have not married and have not promised your life to someone else. So this is the time that the world hasn't sucked out all your hopes and dreams. You still have the window, the next 5 years, to help you achieve your goals. Time is the #1 asset that now is, and now you have the most flexibility to use it. Yet, so many of you are hungry for short-term gains right after college, right? So for example, you'd rather take that job that pays you $3,000 more a year, despite the fact that you would have enjoyed a lower-paying job more suited for you. For what? For that next new commodity, the nicer apartment, moving out? You get one life, so live it right. I love my parents, and being one, I say this to you knowing that that's something that I will always stand up to. Promise me, all of you here today, that you understand that the land grab for happiness starts right now. You don't have to worry about getting that job. What you should do is go out, explore, and learn. Go and start that business you always wanted. Travel with those 3 friends and find inspiration in listening to other people's stories. This is the time to be massively risk-oriented. There'll be plenty of time in your life to be risk-adverse. Now is the time to understand what's actually happening and map your behavior to something that will impact you for the next 80 years of your life. When you're in your early 20s, this is when you can grind at your highest level. Because you don't have baggage that comes later in life, it's harder for a 42-year-old to listen to this advice. At that point, you can't just wake up tomorrow and say, let's go, because little Sophia has soccer practice and you have a million other things that are holding you down. The truth is, many of you are going to struggle with taking a few years to go all in on you because of the judgment that your peers in society have. If you're not succeeding in the short term by society standards, you're going to get judged by some people. Every second that you spend thinking about what someone else has, it is taking away from time that you can create something for yourself. Spend that energy on your visions, ideas, and execute. Call the people who are closest to you, whose opinions you care about the most, and tell them everything. Tell them how you feel, your insecurities, where you want to work, and what you want to do. Be vulnerable. It will absolutely change your life and move you along the process of actually executing on your ambitions. If you're lucky enough to be here today without any clue on what you want to do with your future, no one's ever been luckier than you. Please remember that. And final, 2 months into his job in 2015, President Glassman said, "I promise a very, very bright future." Well, President Glassman, I think between myself, faculty, alumni, parents, and most importantly, as graduates, we could not agree with you. You have delivered. So to everyone here, from the families to the faculty, it is our promise to support you as you find your purpose, happiness, and hustle. And along that journey, don't be shy to reach out and share your story. I hope you find happiness in the chapters of your life still waiting to be written. God bless all of you, and know that you have a friend in me that will do anything in his power to shape your story. Congratulations to all the graduates, families, you did it. For now, thank you.
Thank you, Raul, for your words of encouragement and inspiration, and for your wonderful commitment to EIU. You are an inspiration to all of our graduates, and good luck to you in the future. Now the moment so many of us have been waiting for, the conferring of degrees. We understand your excitement. I can hear it in the room. However, we also ask that our audience remain seated and holds applause for individuals while they're crossing the stage as a show of respect for all of today's graduates. Each graduate and their families deserve to have their names heard when they are read. Our students have worked awfully hard over the last 2 to 4 years, depending if they're graduate students or undergraduates, They absolutely want to hear their name called, as do all the people who are here to support them. So, here's our game plan. As your graduate's name is called, please give one single loud clap and a giant yell of excitement, one big wahoo, and let the next graduate's name be heard. Let's practice. One loud clap, one huge wahoo, and then we'll let the next name be called. It will be a beautiful thing. At this time, I ask Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jay Gatrell, to return to the podium to present the degree candidates.
Will all candidates for degrees please rise? President Glassman, I have the honor to present the candidates for graduate and undergraduate degrees in the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology. They have been enrolled in and completed all the required coursework for their degrees. I hereby recommend that their degrees be conferred and the appropriate diplomas awarded.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Eastern Illinois University Board of Trustees, and in accordance with the recommendation of the faculty of Eastern Illinois University, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate degree with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto, and in testimony thereof, will present each of you with a diploma from Eastern Illinois University. Congratulations, graduates. The graduates may sit, and I call upon Dean Ryan Hendrickson, who will present the candidates from the graduate school in the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology.
President Glassman, it is my honor and privilege to present to you the master's degree candidates from the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology. Graduate degree candidates in the first row, if you would please rise.
President Glassman for the degree Master of Business Administration, Yifeng Hu. Kanji Xiao. Zhang Jiang. Tate McKay. Janatun Naeem. Kyle J. Callender. Sarah Amelia Lustig. Kaylin Elaine Wilhelm. Sierra Danielle Weber. Shelby Lucille Hushley. Anson James Tilford. Molly Elizabeth McFattridge. Selena Nicole Castillo. Ye Yu. Corey Lynn Stabler. Kaylee A. Kilgore. Naima Tokir Israr. Samuel John Sievert. Michaela Alexandra Neese. Daryl Eugene McDowell. For the degree Master of Science, Philip K. Chan. Thomas Edward Dyson, Jr. Austin Michael Schaefer. Barbara Judith White. Barbara Ellen Thomas. Brian Roy Cottrell. Joshua Piper. Venkata Sai Sumanth Doti. Rohan Bharat Mehta. Veda Saranya Vemulapalli. Lembachia Mahir Maya Dorvai. Monish Perula. Mahesh Tatipalli. Vinay Kumar Nagavelli. Hemant Reddy Aleti. Vishnu Gantam. AJ Kumar Vadluri. Karanthi Kiran Padala. Deekshith Arigela. Chilkamari Samira Reddy. Monica Neelam. Mariah Anise Redmond. Ranadeep Reddy Basani. Zishan Salim. Bing Bai. Monica Thota. Joshua Joe Natafiong. Alexandre Nicholas Baumgartner. Ifanyi Amuche Ilochanwu. Adaniran Adawusi. Amy Michelle Annis. Dawn Michelle Zacco. Hallie Rose Pinkney. James Matthew Boys. Continuing Master of Business Administration, Paul Robert Wyckoff. Jeremy Michael Curtis. Master of Science, Connor Scott Klinzing. Nathan S. Kish. Ian Matthew Stryker. Prakash Gonoguntla. AJ Akula. Kalyan Thalachiru. Deepthi Guja. Ramasahayam Nikhil Reddy. Sandeep Kumar Kanchi. Venkata Lakshmi Prasanna Kumari Kunireddy. Shravani Naredla. Alafe Abibiola Omobolanele. Bader Mubarak Al-Zarani. Mazi S. Al-Harbi. Rahul Varma Gangalam. Sharath Chandra Mayakala. Saket Vishwanath. Gananendra Varma Kamarothu. Sanith Kumar Matkuri. Romana Tamin. Saumya Kancharla. Suhas Upala. Oh, we got more. Nikhil Sai Padma. Naga Maleshwararu Bodu. You have your card here. Raviteja Vemulapeli.
Anyone else? Let's have a big round of applause for all of these graduates. I will now ask Dean Bill Minnis to present the candidates for undergraduate degrees from the Lumpkin College of Business and Technology.
President Glassman, it is my honor and pleasure to present to you the undergraduates from the College of Business and Technology. Would the first row of undergraduates please rise?
You're right there. President Glassman for the degree Bachelor of Science in Business, Tara Ann Pewterbaugh, cum laude. The degree Bachelor of Science, Jean M. Cornell, summa cum laude. Boen Zhang. James Proctor, summa cum laude with departmental honors. Matthew P. Puzo. Caleb Fuller, magna cum laude. William Waltman Boyer. Gavin Peterson. Maggie Holloway. Jeffrey M. Okrasinski. Roger Stephen Freeman. John Carey. Ryan Christopher Satterfield. Leah Michelle Osborne. Sydney Stewart. Lucas Sherman Jones. Jacob Scarlatti. Jason Thomas Manning, cum laude with departmental honors. Carlton Drew Harris, departmental honors. Dylan Michael Evelyn, summa cum laude. Jacob Charles Miller, summa cum laude. Joshua James Earl Alexander. Sarah Ann Bradley. Kristen Michelle Sexton. Lindsay Ray Davis. Sonny Joyner. Chelsea A. Burton Sutherland. Ricky J. Borrett Jr. Gerald Patrick Stingle, cum laude. Daniel Valenzio. Daniel M. Donaldson. Anthony Louis Perrone. Jake Andrews. Toby Andrews. Hannah Catherine Horan, cum laude, with departmental honors. Cassandra Lee Vansigi. Taylor Renee Black. Lisette Angelica Kazin. Alyssa Nicole Nichols. Brooke Nicole Johnson Magna, cum laude. Erica Catrice Harris. Ashlyn Nashe Cotton McKyer. The degree, Bachelor of Science in Business, Joseph Carter. Maxwell Alec Draper. James T. Clary. Dallas Vaughn Lansony. Logan D. Dyke. Cole Patrick Berry, magna cum laude. Jacob Theodore Jurasek. Raghuram Bada. Keegan Tanner Robson, cum laude. Ashley Malin Morris. Mackenzie Smith. Brooke Nicole Cox, summa cum laude. Samantha Kapalong Schultz. Jessica Lee Watson. Catherine M. Irvin, summa cum laude, with university honors, a presidential scholar. Lithi Mi Nginin, cum laude. Austin Joseph Swanson. Abigail Toledo. Joshua T. Hawkins. Eric Metcalf. Joshua Stephen Freeze. Connor Allen Schmidt, magna cum laude. Pedro Urquiza. Patrick William Burke. Tyler Campusano. Madeline Guthrie. Jacob Charles Piper. Dallas Michael Wilson. Emily Elizabeth Leitz. Ariel M. Flessner. Taylor K. Higgins. Jonathan Henry Schultz, cum laude. Tyler Robert Shanks. Taylor R. Shanks. Ann Hughes. Hunter Emerson Clark. Evan Hudson. Charles Adair, magna cum laude. Leslie Anai Arguelles Leal. Tarvier Trayvon Durant. Andre Lamar Myrick Jr. Tyler Nathaniel Wheat. Mustafa Oda. Trevor Michael Harper. James Michael Sheehan. Adam Oweda. Adrian Scott Petuin. Erica L. Marion. Alicia Elizabeth Matuziak. Adam Lockwood Buell. Sarah Beth Ryan. Grace Rowan. Leanne Ray Conrad. Kelsey Ann Potter. Bailey K. Painter. Marty Marie Granger, magna cum laude with university honors. Lauren Lee Ostman. Jasmine Alston Young. Tyshawn Anthony Willis. Lazarus Mitchell Daniels. Alicia Lorena Denise Hadley, summa cum laude. Jacob Wall, magna cum laude. Anthony Torrance. Nellie Marie Shalosky. Matthew Francis Goldby. Lauren Elizabeth Lewin, cum laude. Kayla Maxwell. Isabel Dominique Garcia. Chelsea Brooke Coker. Monique Harrison. Britton Ty Seaman. Haley Dixon. Braden Wayne Barnes. Jordan Elizabeth Snyder. Tasia Brichet Green. Brandon Cole Jr. Evan Christopher Miller. Nicole Marie Correa. Daniel Thomas Hensel. Ryan Michael Kroffel. James Thomas Klusek. Brandon Scott Lee. Michael Tylen Hollingshed. Frank DeLoro. Jonathan Herrera. Okay. Chibike Ogemdi Wuda. Carl A. Scott, Jr. Logan Eugene DeWeese. Lucas S. Friedline. Emily Elizabeth Ashby. Brianna Mary Howe, magna cum laude. Mason M. Conley. Justin Michael Bowles. Keisha Bracy. Abubakar Siddiqui Diallo. Taylor Lynn Gresson, summa cum laude. Mason Robert Karstetter. Prinza Roca, summa cum laude, University Honors, Departmental Honors. Ahmad Mashmuchi. Laramie Artega. Alexis Giuliani. Alicia M. Blair. Neve Sarah Hans, magna cum laude. Tanner Gage Reinbolt. Lookman Olowo. Michael Stephen Robinson Jr. Carly Elizabeth Couple. Christina Marie Meyer. Ryan Osman. Daniel Gray. Morgan Taylor Valley. Lawson Abramowitz. Asante Hamilton. Brendan R. McDonough, cum laude. Austin James Diepholtz. Richard Hill. John Brian Chapman. Ebony Loretta Clarissa Smith. Aaron Lee Bain. Sharvin Johnson. Dylan Thomas Doggett. Jacob Glenn Wilson. Jack Kaminsky. Logan Andrew Long. Alexander Garbus Lalian. Abigail Christine Carpenter, magna cum laude. President Glassman, that completes the presentation of these members of the university's class, Anno Domini 2019.
One of the great things about being the president of Eastern Illinois University is the executive privilege that comes with it. So allow me at this time to impart just a short, tiny bit of wisdom to our graduating class. From this time forward, your lives will be filled with endless possibilities, but not simply because you earned your degrees. Earning your degrees is a small part of a larger commitment you've each made to yourselves and to the world in which we share. Whether you're aware of it or not, that commitment to learn, to grow, and to adapt to change existed in each of you long before today. When you started your academic journey at Eastern Illinois University, you had well-defined dreams and perhaps a clear vision of how you thought your time would be spent. Along the way, those visions likely evolved. You had to adapt to new situations and confront new challenges. Your abilities, your patience, and your perseverance were tested. Still, you managed to reinvent yourselves in the face of change, leading each of you to become the innovative, insightful, ethical, and impressive leaders you are today. I can think of no better analogy that will prepare you for your lives after college. As surely as we are celebrating your accomplishments today, tomorrow will in fact bring new challenges. Be confident in your pursuits. Who you are and who you continue to become will be determined by how you react to those challenges. You being here today proves to me and to everyone in this room that you are ready. You are ready to turn those challenges into opportunities. You are ready to convert those opportunities into achievements. And you are ready to transform those achievements into your own personal legacies of success. So as the ceremony goes, this is the moment that completes the cycle of graduation. Graduates, please move your tassels to the left side of your caps to signify that you have graduated. You are now the newest alumni of Eastern Illinois University. You are, and you always will be, EIU. From its beautiful, serene campus to its rewarding academic opportunities, Eastern Illinois University will forever hold a special place in your hearts and minds. On our campus, we say, EIU is family, and each of you have become a significant member of that family. We invite you to return often. We want you to keep us posted on your life's journey. And remember, please remember, we will always be here for you. Thank you for joining us today. And now will the audience please rise and remain standing as we all join the class of 2019 in singing our alma mater, which is printed on the inside back cover of the program. Graduates, you may also rise. And following the singing of the alma mater, we ask that the audience remain standing as the platform party, faculty, and graduates recess from the commencement auditorium.
For us arose thy walls and towers, their beauty strength.